Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We have Philip here with us today to compare the size of the massive Horizon Forbidden West Regalla Edition, the golden PS5 I'm going to unbox, and of course, my best friend in the world, Philip. Don't worry about that little thing on his eye. It's called cherry eye. Very common for small dogs, and it goes away actually. It just happened to come out before the video. It's just a cosmetic thing. It doesn't hurt him. But he is a very good boy, so make sure to smash the like button for Philip. Now let's get the gloves on and tackle this unboxing. So we're gonna unbox the Horizon Forbidden West first, and I'm gonna speed up some of the footage because it took me an hour to open this thing. Obviously this is a 10-minute video, so sometimes I took too long to open it because I just couldn't figure it out. So we're just gonna be like fast forwarding through those parts. But yeah, you can see checking out the box here. Shot this in 4K, which I'm pretty pumped about. Again, here was another part where I didn't know what I was doing. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys have played Horizon Forbidden West yet, because it's become my favorite PS... Wait. This is not supposed to be in the box. Magic Spoon cereal? Bonus unboxing? What's up? Guys, if you're not familiar, since they just happen to be inside my collector's edition, in addition to being the sponsor of today's video, they're also a personal favorite of mine because, as you guys know, I have cystic fibrosis. I also have cystic fibrosis related diabetes, so I actually need to gain weight, but I have to watch my sugar. And there is 0 grams of sugar in Magic Spoon and actually 13 to 14 grams of protein and only 4 net grams of carbs. And if you're diabetic, you know that it's technically carbs, not sugar, you need to watch. But the best part is they come in some amazing flavors and taste delicious. So please be sure to click the link below to get Magic Spoon cereal today. You can build your own variety box and use my code JakeRandall for $5 off. You can choose from the best-selling cocoa, fruity, frosted, peanut butter, cookies and cream, and maple waffle flavors, plus other awesome flavors including blueberry and cinnamon. Magic Spoon is so confident in their product, it's backed with a 100% happiness guarantee. So if you don't like it for any reason, they'll refund your money, no questions asked. So click the link below and use code JakeRandall for $5 off, or go to magicspoon.com/JakeRandall to save $5 off your order today. Also, for my Canadian and British fans, Magic Spoon is now shipping to Canada and the UK. All right, and back to the unboxing after that very tasty surprise. Obviously, I put those there. They weren't actually in the box. They wouldn't have fit, as you can see. Funny thing about Tasty Surprise is that was actually my nickname in high school, but that's another video. As you can see, there's like this inner box inside the outer box. Obviously, that's how that would work. But the inner box is gorgeous. We'll take a look at that. Turn it around, back that thing up. And Aloy actually looks really gorgeous on this box, I feel. I think that like she looks like a lot better than she does in the game. On the box, but she looks just awesome. I love the way she looks in the game too, but I just know that a lot of people have expressed some hate about that, which, I mean, people can say whatever they want. I don't necessarily agree. But it took me a while to figure out that all I had to do was lift this off, and the box was super sturdy, and you can see right away we've got the statue going. And the statue is some assembly required. So I'm going to lift that out, put it open to the side, then I'm going to take the plastic off, show you what it looks like initially. But I'm going to skip the 30 minutes it took me to just attach 4 pieces. Because apparently that was just too hard for me to grasp. But you can see like the base that came in the box. That's a little drawer that will slide out and have some goodies in there. I took the gloves off because like it was just too hard to try to do everything with the gloves. I just couldn't get a grip on anything. So after I got the box off, I took the gloves off. Gloves off. This is me describing how some people are so crazy about collector's editions. That little piece of tissue paper, they would save it and be upset and consider it incomplete if they didn't keep that one piece of tissue paper. So once the box comes off, we open up that drawer, and right away we've got the steelbook in the art book. And the steelbook does not come with the disc, but I'll talk about that in a second. I don't want to spoil everything the art book has, so I'll just kind of flip open a couple pages for you. It's nice quality, and I mean, this is the game to get an art book for, right? Like, Horizon Forbidden West is such a great game. As I was saying before I had that tasty surprise, it's become my favorite PS5 game, and it's not really a surprise because Horizon Zero Dawn is my favorite PS4 game. So, tuck that book back, then we'll take a look at the steelbook. And now, here's the thing. A lot of people are upset that there was no disc that came with the collector's edition, especially considering the price. But you have to keep in mind, there are millions, literally millions of people that own a PS5 digital edition. So if there was a disc, they would spend all that money and wouldn't be able to play the game. And there's also millions of people that have a PS4, plan on upgrading to a PS5, that if it came with the PS5 disc, they couldn't do anything with it. And then there's people that have a PS5 disc that would want that, but that's what I'm explaining right here, by the way, so it works out perfect. But, like, so the thing is, this way, they don't have to make a bunch of separate editions that are, like, the same thing, but they just have different discs inside, and then maybe the PS4 one would sell out, and then only the PS5 one would be available, or vice versa, and you'd have to buy an edition that you didn't want. This way, anyone, no matter what kind of PlayStation console they're going to be playing the game on, can buy the collector's edition and enjoy it. So it's not ideal, but honestly, I think it's probably the best solution when I thought about it like that. So now I foolishly put the drawer away, even though there's more stuff in there. But I'll get back to it in a second. And I love the way that this background fits. It's so solid, by the way, too. It looks like it could be like flimsy cardboard. Like, no, it's like a board game material. Like, you know, like you unfold Monopoly. That's what that material is. So it's solid. And we're opening up, I believe this machine, it's obviously new to Forbidden West. It wasn't in Zero Dawn. I think it's called the Tremor Tusk. Maybe that was just my nickname in high school. I forget. It's obviously supposed to be based on like a mammoth or an elephant. And this statue is just gorgeous. The colors are gorgeous. I love all the colors they use on the machines in Horizon Zero Dawn. Because obviously, like, machines would be, you would think just like black or gray, silver. Not very colorful, but the way they do it in Horizon Zero Dawn, they're alive. And the colors bring that out a lot. So I love that. Another reason why I love the art book, by the way. So now I'm realizing I can take out that top part and there's more stuff under there. So to the left, top left, there's 2 cards. And then on the top right, there was a cloth map, which I'll take out in a second. But I was very confused here because I thought there was supposed to be 4 cards, but there's only 2. So there's one of Aloy, and then there's one of just like a feather, which I don't know if there's significance to that. By the way, the reason this is called the Regalla Edition is because Regalla is the name of one of the characters in the game. Fun fact. If you're wondering if you need to play Horizon Zero Dawn before Horizon Forbidden West, the answer is yes. But I actually have a full video explaining why with 0 spoilers. Zero Dawn spoilers. 0 spoilers for either game. But it explains why I think that you should, but it also leaves it open to you. There's a mini game in Horizon Zero Dawn. That's what these figures are for. Kind of like how there's that mini game in The Witcher 3, Gwent. It's more of like a chess game. And these are a couple figures of like the chess game, mini game that you play in the game. So that was cool. I'm glad I started playing the game before I opened this collector's edition, because some of the stuff that's specific to Forbidden West, I knew what it was. This is Aloy's focus that she wears, like on her ear. And what's really cool is it does light up just like hers. So if it was on my ear, I could press it just how she presses it, and it would light up. And probably gonna wear it out to the club to impress some women at some point. Here is the small statue of Aloy. Looks really great. It's super tiny too. I'm actually keeping it on my desk right now. So I love, you know, people wanted like a bigger Aloy statue, but I think that's really neat. Now look at that mammoth, literally. Absolutely incredible. Do a little spin, speed up the footage maybe a little bit. Oh, also, look where I'm pinching right now on its left ear. That's how you get it to light up. It took me like 15 minutes to figure that out. I was looking everywhere for a switch. You just pinch its left ear, basically. You get this. I hope that saves you some trouble. And obviously, you can make the eyes go from blue to yellow to red. Blue is when she tames a machine, Aloy does, and then yellow is when it's like alerted to her presence and it wants to attack, and then red is when it finally sees her and is in attack mode. I just had to spank its bottom a little bit. I don't know why I did that. Yes, I do. I needed it. So there it is. There it looks in the background. And I originally thought it was too busy with that background, but now that I'm looking at the footage, that actually looks cool. Like, it looks like it's in the game world. So that's incredible. But yeah, favorite PS5 game so far. So that's why I went all out for this really crazy, extravagant collector's edition. I love the game so much. I don't normally buy a lot of collector's editions. You might think I do, but I don't. The only other PS4 one I had, I think, was for Persona 5, which is my second favorite PS4 game. But here we go. This is the world's fastest PS5 unboxing. We're cranking open that gold PS5 controller. You can see, not special, regular PS5 controller. Obviously, HDMI cable, power cable, the stand. Nah, we're not here for that. Let's see that shine. Here we go. Moment of truth. And as promised, I'm going to tell you guys how to get this. All you have to do is buy these plates, which I think are $20 or $30 tops on Amazon. And you just pop off the white plates and pop these ones on, and you can have your own golden PS5. And I've provided that link for you in the description. I also have a metal, a middle piece to make it blue to kind of go with the PS5, and that is $10 on Amazon, and that is linked in the description for you. So, monkey's out of the bottle now. I did not get this shipped to me like this in a box. I got a regular PS5, took off the plates, put on the new plates, put on the skin in the middle, and then put it back in the box to make it an unboxing video. So, I like the gold and the blue, but I think I'm actually going to get another piece to go in the middle. You can see the design of the plates is different than the design. They don't like have the popped collar look like the regular PS5 does. But I'm going to get a red wine middle piece to make it like an Iron Man themed PS5. Follow me on Twitter. I'll post pictures there. But I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing. Definitely feel free to drop a like. Subscribe to the channel if you made it this far and you haven't already. And look out for my Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West video. It's going to be coming out within the next 2 days of this being released. I hope everyone has a fantastic day, and I will see you on the next video.